This isn't performative healing. This is your sacred comeback. Welcome to the Sacred Shitshow. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like no matter what you choose, life keeps pulling you in the same direction? Or maybe it feels like you're on some kind of loop, same patterns, different scenery. Ever found yourself whispering, surely this was meant to happen, even when it was painful? You're not wrong for wondering that, because you're not imagining it, and you're not broken. You're brushing up against the very fabric of reality. Welcome to the paradox of power, the strange, sacred truth that destiny and free will both exist, and they are constantly dancing with each other inside you. Let that land. Most of us were taught to believe it's one or the other. You either have a path or you have freedom. You either have a plan from the universe or you're winging it. But what if I told you destiny is the rhythm, free will is the dance, and your nervous system, that's the dancer? You were born encoded, wired with lessons, gifts, soul contracts, and timelines. But you weren't sentenced to live them. You were invited to choose them, consciously, actively, rebelliously. And that, my love, is where your power lives. So if you've been sitting at a crossroads, questioning everything, wondering if you missed the boat, the sign, the mission, this episode is your medicine. Today, we're unlocking your sacred blueprint, the energetic and soul level design you came here to embody, and how to work with it, not against it. So let's clear something up. This is not about just trust the universe. This is not about you manifested this pain. And this is not about you're doing it wrong. That's old programming, shame cloaked as spirituality. What we're doing here is different. This is a reclamation of truth. This is spiritual maturity. This is nervous system sovereignty. And it starts with one powerful knowing. You were never off path. You've always been walking it, even in the detours. And you get to choose where it goes next. Let me tell you a story I have never shared in full. I was 17, trauma still fresh in my bones, hypervigilant, exhausted, lost, angry. Living in survival, parenting myself, and desperately trying to believe that life had more to offer than just scraping by. One night, I had a dream, and the next night, the same one. And again, a third time. Each dream was the same. I was older, maybe late 30s. My hair was longer, my energy was softer. I stood barefoot in the sun-drenched field, children playing around me, and a small group of people sitting in a circle, listening to me. It was one of those dreams that felt more real than reality. I woke up with tears streaming down my face, because in that dream, I felt peace, purpose, home. And I didn't know it at the time, but that was my soul blueprint showing itself a timeline, a possibility. And here's the truth. That dream didn't tell me how to get there. It didn't say take this job or avoid this person. It wasn't a GPS. It was a mirror. And it asked me, will you choose this? Will you trust that it's possible even if your current reality looks nothing like it? From there, I didn't magically snap into that future. I walked through hell and back again. I faced relationships that threatened to dim my light. I got pulled into spirals of addiction, chaos, doubt. But every damn time, I was handed a choice point, a moment where I could keep looping or I could rise. And I started to see it. Leaving toxic love wasn't weakness, it was a timeline shift. Starting the Strange Apothecary wasn't a good idea, it was a soul contract. Every decision I made in alignment with my nervous system, my intuition, my truth, it recalibrated my entire reality. So when people say, was this meant to happen? I say, it was one of many possibilities, and you chose it. That's the dance. Let's talk sacred structure, because you weren't just born with a body, you were born with a map. And inside that map, coordinates from your soul, instructions for your energy, and clues to your karmic patterns and divine timing. We see this map through the lens of astrology, with your natal chart that holds the soul's themes, past life echoes, and cosmic timings. Your human design, your energetic mechanics, decision-making authority, and how you're wired to move through life. And numerology, your life path number, the soul urge, and destiny numbers that reflect your core mission and growth areas. These are not prophecies, they are portals. They don't dictate your life, they decode it. For example, in my human design, I'm a 2-4 manifesting generator with sacral authority. That tells me I move fast, but only when I'm lit up. I need alone time to process, but also community to thrive. And my strategy is to respond, not initiate from the mind. And before I knew that, I burnt out constantly. I started things I couldn't finish, I overgave, I collapsed. But once I learned to read my blueprint, I stopped trying to make things happen. I started to listen to my sacral yes. I let alignment lead, not urgency. The same with astrology. My chart is loaded with 12 house placements, the house of the unconscious, the mystical, the hidden. It's no accident I built a business rooted in the unseen. And once I understood that, I gave up trying to niche down or play by linear rules. I let my gifts be weird, magical, quantum, because that's what my soul signed up for. Now, imagine what happens when you understand your design like that. Suddenly, you stop forcing what's not meant for you. You stop panicking when doors close, and you stop doubting your desires. Because you know how your system is built. You remember what you came here to do. And that's the true power of the blueprint. It's not a destiny you must live. It's a design that you get to master. Now let's bring it down from the stars and into your bones. Because knowing your blueprint isn't just about getting your chart read. It's about how you live it. So let's go there. Close your eyes or soften your gaze and ask yourself, what are the themes that keep repeating in my life? Are you always healing abandonment? Does betrayal show up in different faces, same lesson? Do you keep burning out every time you push? Where do you know you're meant to expand, but you haven't yet trusted yourself to leap? Is it leaving your job that sucks your soul? Is it owning your spiritual gifts? Is it saying, I'm allowed to take up space in a world that told you to shrink? Who is the version of you that's trying to emerge but keeps getting buried under the noise? This isn't about perfection. It's about presence. Your soul isn't judging you for not having it all figured out. It's simply saying, you chose this lesson. You chose this life. You chose this frequency. And you can choose again, at any time, at any moment. So write these down if you're able. What are 3 repeating emotional experiences in my life? What do I deeply crave but avoid? And what's one timeline I know is available to me, but I haven't stepped towards it yet? Breathe. This is what alignment looks like. Messy, honest, and liberating. Before we move into today's integration practice, I've invited someone very special to flutter in and share a little magic with you. Her name is Herbal Moonbeam, our guardian fairy here at the Strange Apothecary, and she has something aligned, enchanted, and just for you.
Dear listener, it's me, Herbal Moonbeam, guardian of the green, whisperer of wild things, and your guide through all things magical here at the Strange Apothecary. While our lovely host takes a tiny tea break, allow me to flutter in with a message just for you. Have you been feeling it lately? That quiet call from somewhere deeper? The ache that says there's more to you than what this world has taught you to be? Well then, Sugar Plum Soul, it might just be time to step into the Sacred Portal. The Sacred Portal is a 6-week multi-dimensional healing experience designed to guide you gently but powerfully through the 5 layers of transformation: body, mind, energy, soul, and spirit. Inside the portal, you won't find surface-level BS or more fix-yourself nonsense. You'll find somatic rituals, subconscious rewiring, energy healing, soul remembrance, and the kind of spiritual guidance that makes your bones feel seen. This is for the ones ready to come home to themselves. The portal opens officially on 15th of September, but it's available now for pre-order, with flexible payment plans, 3 magical tiered paths, and because we're earth lovers through and through, every enrolment plants a tree in our enchanted forest. If your heart's fluttering right now, that's the call, and you already know how to answer. Visit thesacredportal.co.uk to explore your path, or just click the link waiting for you in the show notes. The Sacred Portal, you're not broken. You're awakening. Now then, sweet soul, my wings are twinkling, which means it's time to glide gently back into your sacred journey. Breathe deep, anchor into your heart, and let's drift into your next activation.
Beautiful. Take a breath with me now and come back to your heart. Let's gently bring our awareness inwards as we move into today's integration practice. We now move into the deepest part of today, the immersion. If you are unable to give this your full attention, please pause and come back when you are able to. Take a slow, deep breath in, filling your lungs completely, and exhale slowly, emptying fully. Again, inhale deeply, letting your belly rise. And exhale, releasing any tension. One last deep breath in, and let go with a sigh. Allow your eyes to close gently and begin to bring all of your attention to your body. Notice the points of contact beneath you, your feet on the ground, your legs supported, your back resting, your hands lying softly. Feel how the earth, the chair, the bed, whatever holds you now, is strong enough to carry you completely. With every exhale, let your body grow a little heavier, as though gravity itself is wrapping around you, pulling you gently into safety. Your shoulders melt down and away. Your jaw loosens, unclenching. Your tongue comes off the roof of your mouth. Your belly softens, open and at ease, breathing in calm and breathing out release. And now, bring awareness to the space around you. Feel the air on your skin. Hear the sounds in the room, near or far. Notice the temperature of the air. Everything is part of this moment. You don't need to change anything. Just noticing, just allowing. With each breath, your awareness drops a little deeper inward, as though you are descending a gentle staircase, step by step, breath by breath, moving towards stillness, towards safety, towards home. From this place, know you are safe, you are held, you are supported. Now imagine above your head a glowing golden light. This is your cosmic thread, your soul's lifeline. The connection between you and every version of yourself across time, space, and dimensions. It begins in the divine and spirals down through your crown, through your spine, anchoring deep into the earth. Feel yourself plugged in, here, now. Now see two paths appear before you. On the left, the path of resistance. It's paved with the familiar. It feels safe but stagnant. You know this path. You've walked it in loops. On the right, the path of truth. It feels expansive, a little scary, but alive. And a voice within you says, this one will cost you your comfort, but it will return you to yourself. Which path are you on? No shame, just noticing. Now repeat after me, out loud if you can. I trust the divine intelligence of my soul. I am aligned with my sacred blueprint. I release timelines not meant for me. I choose the one that leads me home. Breathe. Let that choice vibrate in every cell. Let your future self smile in recognition. You're walking her way now. Feel your golden thread pulse with energy. Lock it in. Anchor this into your nervous system, into your bones, into your becoming. You're not behind. You're arriving. Welcome back to your path. That was deep, and I honour you for going there. You just reconnected with something sacred, your inner compass, your encoded potential, your power to choose. Not from fear, not from force, but from divine remembrance. And that's what we do every single day inside the Sacred Shitshow membership. This isn't just a space for your nervous system healing. It is a soul sanctuary where we explore your blueprints. We regulate together. We walk your timeline shifts in real time. And you're witnessed in the messy and magical. And where you finally stop walking alone. So if you're ready to align with your sacred yes, if you're done looping in the same cycles, if you want to live in rhythm with your own design, then your seat is waiting. Join us via the link in the show notes. Because this isn't just another podcast. This is a transmission, a timeline, a fucking activation. Until next time. Regulate, rewire, and rise.